everyone. Welcome back to In Stars in Time. Last episode was a few days ago, and we found out that we had to loop in order to, we had to go back to the classroom. We had to go to, what is it? I gotta find Mark's notebook, I think was the kid's name. The student's name. Gotta go find that. Our poor baby Siffrin. Something's going on with them, and I don't know what. Their past. I think they're starting to either forget their past, or their past is starting to get rewritten because of the looping, which is sad. And I hope he's gonna be okay. Ugh. Again, something bad's gonna happen in this game, and I'm not gonna be okay with it. So, let's see here. There's a note stuck like a trap building. Oh, I looped back. Oh, because we already have the key. Yes, we're gonna have to do the voices again for the characters because it's been a little while. And I have kind of forgotten. Oh, it's all sparkly now. A desk. On it is a notebook titled Mark's Super Awesome, Great Amazing, Super Duper Cool Notebook Do Not Touch. Out of disrespect, you open the Super Duper Cool Notebook wide. Oh, thank the stars, it's here. You found the crying key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped with a crying mask. A key? Here? I gotta do the voices again. It's been a little while, so I'm gonna get back into it. A mask, huh? This feels out of place. I was expecting a keychain shaped like scissors or something. Put the key in your pocket. You now know where the crying key is located. Sif? Looking at the key in your hand is making you realize the trap at the entrance, the key in the admin room, this key that you had to backtrack for, right? You're very good at your job, are you? It's your job to look for traps, your job to see hidden things, and you failed at those multiple times. Ouch. I guess if you weren't looping, there's no way you would have been able to get this far. You'd have died for good right away, and possibly brought everyone down with you. I can't help but sigh. Someone pokes your hip gently. Hey, have a peach. Peach time? You take the peach and silently nibble on it. You were silent for too long and made the mood awkward. Say something. Thank you, Bonnie. It's fun. You're a peach. Okay, no. Ew. Ha. I feel peachy again. Yeah. I don't know why I even worry about you sometimes. What? Anyway, key. Better get back to floor 3. You could walk around and get some experience, or you could just find a tier somewhere and loop forwards. I guess. I feel like I'm gonna traumatize my friends, though. Shit. I'm gonna give their turn to Isabeau so that he can... Nice. Everyone's healed. I don't want to read all of this. Wait, but I didn't... Wait, that's maybe not a bug, but I didn't actually go to the trap room. I just left and then came back, and they're talking like I went to the trap room and didn't read the note beforehand on the door, which is a bit of a misstep, I suppose. I remember this was a fun fight, so we'll just deal with them now. Huh. Nice. Oh, there he goes. Does she not have the... She doesn't have the... Why doesn't she have the... Why doesn't she have the thing? Why doesn't she have the... I'm gonna free you from the... Why doesn't she have... What? But Mirabelle can... Why? Oh... Okay. See, is that only for one? Yeah, it's only for one enemy, I guess, and not the whole team. Ouch. See, I thought Mirabelle had the thing forever. So the experience carries over, but the skills don't? I'm not really sure how the progress gets saved. What? There's nothing in the pockets. What? I have no pocket items. How can that be? What? Oh, it's Siffrin's pockets. Wait, no, it's not. It's Bonnie. Bonnie's holding on to everything. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. That's not good. Okay, these two are probably gonna go down. Can I, like... I can't escape. Can't use... They're very strange. We're going to... die. Presumably. Strange. But, happens. I mean, it'll be our first time. I mean, I should have looped, I guess. I thought Mirabelle had the thing and it saved across loops. I thought that was the whole point. Clearly not, but... Oh, that was a good choice. Wow. Not everyone's doing something. Bleh. Well, Maribel's down. And Isabel's also down. I don't have the strength to go on. Wow. We're freaking dead. It's over. Sadness looms over you all. Adele is passed out. Bonnie is giving Isabel a tonic. Isabel's trying to stand up but can't. Won't. Maribel is... No, she's breathing. She's fine. She'll be fine. You will not. You feel... cold. You can't move. You can't let it end like this. The sadness is about to strike. You grip your stomach, dagger, and with the last of your strength, you oh, to loop back. Oh my gosh. Oh, so even deaths like this loop you back, huh? At least you managed to make sure you dealt the final blow. Everyone should have been able to continue without you. Does the world continue after you die? Or does looping restart at all? You could ask Loop later. Something cheeky. But there was like a joke that she's like, Sif, tell me a joke. And then you do it. And then what was like, I love you, big, beautiful, like, burly Isabel. Like, what happened to that? Was that the other floor? Did we already go through all that? I suppose we did. I am indeed ready. Whoops. What's this? Key on the floor. Pick it up. An empty key. The key for the gate just ahead, but... Ugh. Sadness killed you earlier, but you feel a tiny bit stronger. You need a little bit of XP. Oh. See, now she has the lovely moving cure. But didn't before. Tiny triangle. Tiny hat. Actually, now that the paper mache hands are gone, there's some tonics in there. You got 2 sweet tonics. Give them to Bonnie for safekeeping. Hmm. There's like a smelling mask. Leave me alone, dude. Ugh. Nice. Oh my. Nice, Bonnie. Let's see here. We'll equip. We got memory. Could learn skill lovely moving cure. Isabeau sees it all. Boosts attack but +1 cooldown to all craft skills. Maybe I'll do that. Lowers attack speed too, which I don't like. She's already slow. Sorry. Where do we even go first? Well, let's see. I can't remember what's at the end of this passage. Well, sometimes parents can be meanies, and someone might decide to just leave. You run away from home if your parents are meanies? Oh. That's what Nell did, I think. No. My sister. I think she told me about it once. But I wasn't listening very well because I was sleepy. Oh. Oh. No one really knows how to respond to that. Huh? What? What? What did I say? Nothing at all, Boniface. Should we look at something other than an old letter? Okay. And Siffrin's got nothing to add, I guess. Jackpot, give them all to Bonnie. Should I shake it? Boring books. Just who need me to. You smiles when you're touching lost your eye. He apparently cries so it wouldn't bother you. Or try anything. This company fits you well. Some vials. You pick them up. Pepper juice. Perfect. Stupid croissants. Oh. That's what should happen. It's very cute, right? Yes, it's cute. Your eyes light up earlier when you're learning things. It's cute. We're just skimming through this because I'm pretty sure we've seen all this last episode. So we didn't actually pick up any keys or anything. No. Oh my god. Mirabelle is not doing okay. Nice. In and out. Experience. Wish there was a way to just kind of sneak by them, like as a mechanic. Pepper juice. We've gotta almost be done, right? So did Siffrin's eye get poked out by a croissant or something? Is that what happened? I'm gathering that's what happened. Well, we have to... The only way we were able to get here is if we had come across a door like this. There's some text written above the door, though. Look, it says... Youch. Youch? No, it's just... My head hurts from reading it. Strange. Oh, shit. I gotta... No, stop. Oh, my God. You know what game is available not for pre-order but for wish listing on the PlayStation Store and probably on Steam? Is a game called Zero Parades for Dead Spies. And it is the game that Zaum, or Zaum, the company that published Disco Elysium, not to be confused by the group of the same name that made Disco Elysium, it's a game published by them. It's supposed to be the direct successor to Disco Elysium. And it'll never be able to be Disco Elysium, but I was really thinking for a while about whether or not I wanted to buy it. Because, like, you know, I want to have solidarity with the Disco Elysium community against Zaum and giving them any kind of money when they essentially stole the IP from the original devs. And I was trying to pseudo-intellectually, like, navigate that, trying to find some sort of reason that I could argue. Like a reason that I could argue for me buying the game, right? Like, oh, like one of those, like, oh, I bought Zero Parade, so you don't have to. Don't buy this game. And it's like, well, really? Like, if I really advocated for that, I just wouldn't buy it myself. It's one of the few chances where, like, it's not about convenience, and you're disrupting your own convenience in order to have solidarity with the community. It's like, this is already something that's out of your way. Like, you do not have to engage with this. You do not have to spend your money on this. And, like, I would just pirate it. I would pirate it just to try it out. I wouldn't be giving them any money. Every single one of the original friend group that made Disco Elysium have all split off into different studios, and they're all doing their own thing. And it's kind of funny. They all have their own sort of, like, Wuriel game where it's, like, really ridiculously ambitious, like, role-playing game sort of thing. So it was an interesting thing to kind of, like, look up and not research that deeply, but I ended up hearing a lot more about what actually happened behind the scenes at Disco Elysium, with the dev team, I mean. And it was interesting. But I can't in good conscience buy Zero Parades. If it were to go on a really deep sale, then it's like, okay. Like, giving $7 to them over what's probably going to be $55 Canadian when it comes out. But don't know. We'll see. I guess. We'll see if it ends up being any good someday. I can't really care that much because I got stuff like this to play. So it's nice. I have I have a little low energy today. I'm sorry about that. Work has been really exhausting me, and it's been hard to try and find like actual proper rest. I've been trying to get this started again, trying to get back into streaming this, but every time I get home I'm just so tired, and then by the time I finally sit down and I'm able to start streaming, it's really late into the evening, and then I don't want it to bleed into my bedtime, so Angry key in your pocket. Well, I have the thingy thing. I'm actually gonna save so that if anything bad happens, I won't have to loop. I will just... Oh, record it for this location. I understand. I feel like it wasn't explained very well to me. Weird smelly one. I wonder if the house intends for someone to have the looping skill. Yeah, so that is rock that they have. Nice. In and out. Okay. Do this. Oh, thank the stars you're back here. You try not to audibly sigh in relief. Oh. Key time. Insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Whoa. Isn't that the key you found in the classroom? If you didn't pick it up, Siffrin, wouldn't we be super stuck right now? Yes. Whew. We got lucky. We sure did. Hmm? There was a piece of paper stuck to the door. Can I see? Maribel is looking at the note intently. It's the one that said to look inside of that kid's notebook to find the key, wasn't it? Are we going? Let's go, let's go. Yes, let's get going. Did the note change? Well, hold on. Did the note change? What if Loop is the villain the whole time? I'm just like throwing shit at the wind right now. At that point. Wait. Over there, isn't that a bathroom? Seems so. Oh. He squirms uncomfortably. Better make a small detour to the bathroom. Well, you said over there. I'm gonna guess it's the room we were looking in the direction in. Bathroom. 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 So, does anyone need to go? Raise your hand. Just so you know, if you do need to go, when they make books about this moment, I'll be sure to mention how we needed to stop for a bathroom break. We're humans, aren't we, Odile? A few people raise their hands. I might as well go too. Alright. Let's meet back here once everyone's done powdering their nose. Close the bathroom stall door. You don't really need to go, but there is something you need to do away from everyone. What does that mean? What does that mean? What is that? What's happening? Why? What is it? Okay, you fist bump the air and whisper, yes, 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 under your breath. Yes! You're all doing it. You're all getting so close to the king. It's all thanks to you and this blessing. However, whatever blessed you with this, whatever blessed you with this, thank you, you think. Thank you, you think. Whether it's the universe, the change god, that tree, the stars, the moon, anyone, thank you. Stars, can you imagine if you only had one life? You'd have died right at the start. No, not then. One of you might have been frozen in time forever by touching one of those tears because you're all a bunch of curious idiots. Or worse, any of you could have died against the sadness for good. But you have this power, this craft. You'll never die for good. You'll always be able to start again. Quietly jump in place with a big grin on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. Jump a final time, out of breath. I try to take a deep breath in and out. Phew. Aww. Alright, you're so close to the king you can almost taste it. That's okay. Hopefully we won't have to do that. You need to stay focused. Or do you? You can always look back, start over. Make sure nothing bad happens to you or the people you care about. King will never know what hit him. Fist pump the air one final time for good measure. Exit the bathroom. Isn't that kind of taking it for granted though? Like, what if it's like a loop, like forever? Like, you cannot beat the king and you just die to him forever. Alright, everyone refreshed? Nose is powdered up, body's emptied. Weird thing to say. Emptied. Haha, emptied. Zah, she's asking if you pooped. All refreshed, nose powdered, and body's emptied over here, madame. Siffrin? You nod. Good. Let's get going then, shall we? Oh. Well, I thought there'd be something in this room, but it's a crabbing dead end. Language. But there's an intact statue of the change god over there. Isn't it the first we've seen in the house? That is a good point. Their face obscured, their silhouette shrouded, their expression hidden. An intact statue of the change god stands before you. Excuse me. Everyone is lost in thought, most likely sending their wishes to the Change God. Join them? Sure. Better than nothing. Wish for victory. What? You're holding something. You're holding the key knife. Siffrin? What are you holding there? A knife! Did the Change God give it to us? Huh? No, it can't. I think they did. Was it? We can. What? What? What's happening? We're teleporting back to the door? Perfect. Is it convenient, right? What the? That's floor three's entrance? The Change God beamed us there! That's. Well, at least we don't have to backtrack. I'm not gonna ask questions. Thank you, Change God, for this boon. Thanks, Change God. Thank you. You and Odile look at each other and shrug. Thank you, Change God, or Expressions, or whichever deity gave us this knife. Thank you? Something terrible is going to happen. I kind of want to loop back to talk to Loop. We're probably going to see them again soon. Gate stands in front of you. You know, I was wondering, like, the king clearly closed this door and put the tears in our way. But the locked doors, weren't they? Yes, we were wrong. They were most likely locked by residents of the house. When the house was attacked, no one knew what the king's powers were, so they must have thought locking him in would have been enough to stop him. By that time, he'd already made sure Valgard would start slowly freezing in time. So, people in the house were trying to save Valgard at the risk of their own lives. But it was all for nothing. It did get in our way more than anything else, but there's no way they could have known. They tried, and yet the king, this once changed king, I'll, Belle, we should get going. I'm predicting there will be a strong sadness in the next room for you to cut into ribbons, Maribel. Okay. Get ready. Slice the door. Key knife broke on impact. Maybe it wasn't sharpened enough? That's too bad. Sure you could have found a use for it elsewhere. At least the gate is open. Another strong sadness. We should... Let's go, everyone. Mira... Yeah, what she said. Let Maribel blow off some steam. Battle time it is. What else are we gonna do? Ugh. Bourdon? 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 It's actually, if there's 6, it's actually a pretty, I would think it's a pretty good value to, like... Perfect. Oof. Nice. The big one is now vulnerable to scissor attacks. Bye, Siffrin. Nice. Able to slow it down a little bit. Does that hit everything? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. We'll just do the, we'll do some more paper attacks here. Might as well. These fights never feel that difficult. The only reason that last one we died in was because, of the, it was an ability. I didn't know that we... So that's Bonnie's encouragement. Nice. I kind of want to see if we can do another jackpot thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, nice. Vulnerable to everything. Nice. Aww. And then out, 7,000 experience. Siffrin's now level 51. And the craft skill is Shining Life. Isabel is now level 50. Dale is now level 50. Rebel just learned a new skill. Oh, think change. I'll be able to help out more. The memory of Shining Life. I'll always remember this. When equipped, your housemaiden will be able to use Shining Life as a skill, even if she isn't at level 50. Shining Life is a skill that revives a KO'd ally. Yes, we won. Come on, everyone. Let's keep going. Mira. No, I'm letting her have it. I'm letting her have the moment. She's angry. She wants revenge, and we're all gonna die a horrible death. And Siffrin is gonna feel horrible because he's not gonna be able to save all of his friends, even with the looping ability. Someone this far inside the house? Who? Claude! No, 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 no. Oh, is that? That's my roommate, Claude. Oh no, how could this happen? I, I hate my roommate. She's annoying and always bothers me for stupid reasons, but I used to think she should have become a defender because she was always helping people and trying out weird experiments to solve their problems. She would always help the head housemaiden with hers, always trying new ways to organize her desk and to help her finish tasks, to make sure she'd get some free time. She'd do it with a smug smile, saying it wasn't that big of a deal, that she'd do it for anyone, but if she knew that the head housemaiden was in danger, she would have run anywhere, everywhere, so she could help her. Not only because the head housemaiden would have sold anything, would have beaten the king if she could, but because if Claude is this far into the house, she must have tried to stop the king herself, so he wouldn't get to the head housemaiden. And so, if she's like this, he must have... I'm so useless. You don't know what to say. You don't know what you should say. What can you say in a moment like this? Maribel gently wipes dust away from her roommate's brow. Claude, if you can hear me, I'll be back for you soon. I promise. Let's go. Maribel's roommate. Her eyes are open, resigned. She was the one who was getting ready to make a bomb in Maribel's dorm room, wasn't she? She's holding something tightly in her fist. You kneel down. It's a small vial labeled secret ingredient. Not the secret ingredient, but the volume pocket on your souvenirs. Look at the thingy thing. You have everything you need. You give them all to Isabel. Alright. Bomb time. Isabel made a bomb. You, keep the bomb in your pockets. Wouldn't want Bonnie to carry it. This'll be fun. Bomb time! A memory of bomb. You'll always remember this. If you have this memory equipped and you loop back to the king, the bomb will magically appear in your pockets. Okay. Maybe I'll do that then. If looping to the king will have bomb in pockets. Memory of bomb. Alright. Let's keep going. Belle, wait a sec. Mira, wait. No, I can't wait. We can't wait. We have to move on. Everyone's waiting for me. They can wait a little longer. Let's calm down, and I can't calm down. The head house maiden, she's so close. I can feel her. I need to help her. She needs my help. Everyone in Valgard needs my help. You don't know what to do. She's upset. She's upset. You need to help. Mira. Do it with me, okay? Just like Sif does. Oh. Oh, Isabeau takes a deep breath in and out, and Mirabelle follows a beat later. They breathe in sync together. Ah. That is a thing that you do, yes. Phew. I'm okay. But Isabeau, you don't understand. The head house maiden, I have to save her. The head house maiden, she's such a wonderful person. She helped me out so much. I couldn't do anything before I came to the house. I could barely sew my own clothes. And she helped me, she taught me. I wouldn't be the person I am without her. And when the king attacked, she protected me. Everyone was being frozen in time around me. And the head house maiden made sure I could escape. Made sure I lived. She gave me her blessing. Huh? Her blessing? You mean the power to survive the king's curse? It wasn't the change god. The change god rarely does anything. The change god just pushes us to greater heights, but rarely helps us themselves. The key knife we got earlier, it was the first time I felt their help. But the head house maiden crafted a blessing so I'd survive. So I'd save her. Save everyone. But why? Why would she... I don't know why. Why wouldn't she use it herself? Why didn't she save Valgard herself? Why didn't she give her blessing to someone else? I don't know. She shouldn't have used it. Not on someone like... Do you think she was wrong? To make sure you'd survive? I'm glad you're here, Mira. I'm glad you're here with us. Don't leave us behind. We're here. We want to help you. Don't be stupid and run off ahead. Everyone, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have run off ahead. It's okay, Mira. Now it's Madame Odile's turn to talk. What? But you all were doing so well. I want an emotional speech from you too, Madame Odile. Yeah, don't you see her tears? How can you say no to this face? To prove Isabeau's point, you make a grand gesture towards Mirabelle as if presenting a marvelous art piece. That's putting Mirabelle on the spot a little bit. Isabeau does the same. Bonnie also joins in. Mirabelle laughs, wiping her tears. Ugh, okay, fine, please stop. Ugh. Okay. I think it's silly for you to wonder if you were the right choice this late in the game. You're the one that was chosen. You're the one that found the orbs. You're the one that made it this far. So we can spend our very valuable time wondering if so-and-so could have saved Valgard better. But we're here. You're here. And now the king is the only thing standing in our way. So you can have your little breakdown after we kick him where it hurts and spit on his grave. Damn, that was very good. A little too dry, maybe. I'll give you an 8 out of 10 for effort. That's a passing grade, deal. Shut up. Snack time. Whose tummy's grumbling this time? Deal? You have a tummy? Of course not. Well, your not tummy seems hungry. Bon Bon? Oh, I still have snacks. And they're ready now. Can you eat something, Belle? Yes, I can try. Okay, then all of you sit the crab down. Snacks. Okay, I have... I'll start with the worst one. Leftover samosas. From yesterday's dinner? Yeah, they're the ones I burnt. But I thought I should still keep them in case we get super duper hungry. Don't be mean to the burnt samosas, they were delicious. They really were. They're not the worst of anything. Okay, next one. I have... Palmiers. Palmiers? We all know palmiers. They're yummy, they're crunchy, they got crumbs everywhere. Palmiers? 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 And, the last snack. Okay, I've never tried it before, but... The smell hits you. Oh, look at him! Look at his little face! Could they be... Malanga fritters? Heap. Whoa. Yeah! No? So? What do you think? I followed a recipe in a book. Huh. What are they? They're 5 malanga and Giraman. Malanga is some kind of root and Giraman is some kind of pumpkin. This smells heavenly. Oh, stars. Those eyes are sparkling. And they're drooling, too. You wipe your mouth. You have to get them. They have pineapples in them? Is my boy gonna die? I can't even choose. Look at them. Look at their little face. Malanga fritters, please. Yay. Let me hand you the delectable, yummy, wonderful Malanga fritters. It might be your favorite fried food ever. Favorite food, period, maybe. You want to eat them whole so badly, but you have to pace yourself. You bite into one, slowly, shakingly. My mouth... Oh, my mouth hurts from smiling so much. Wow, they're so good. You can't help but flail your arms around. Whoa. Siffrin, your face. That good, huh? Gross. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. I'm sorry, everyone. Being upset now, I should have kept it together. Mira, it's fine. We're all different kinds of upset right now. It's a stressful day. Do you feel better now that you're eating? I do. Thank you, Bonnie. And I'm less upset now. More determined. Angry. At the king? Yes. I feel more confident, too. We'll definitely kick the king where it hurts. Oh! And where's that, Mira? His stupid crabbing butt. Yeah! You all laugh. Got a memory of butt kicking. Always remember this. When equipped, Memory of butt kicking will make your housemaiden revive one KO'd party member during a fight once. By healing, will revive a KO ally once per battle. Automatically? Is Belle okay? Is she okay? I think she's okay because she ate some snacks. So when you can't eat that you're not doing well at all. Makes sense. Thanks for all those delicious snacks, Bonnie. Oh, that's okay. Did you like those Malanga thingies? Yes. Okay, yeah. I made them for you, you know. I saw you look at a recipe book for a very long time, and you were looking at that recipe. And I didn't know if you were staring at it because you really liked it or really hated it. So I'm glad you actually really liked it. I mean, they made them for you? You made them for me? No, I made it. Bonnie frantically looks around. For deal. I made them for deal. Because you like to try out new foods. I do not. Yes, you do. I suppose I do then. See? I made them for deal, not for you. Go away. Don't look at me. Make like a crab and go. A little lightheaded, you go. Mira, how are you feeling? Good. Okay. One-word answers are really reassuring. They are. Now, two-word answers. They're too refined. I'll be fine, Siffrin. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else, Mira. She gives you a gentle smile. Mira, she's strong and also within earshot, but the situation must be super stressful for her. You gotta stay at her side, okay, Sif? Nod. Well, you said to Mira... Huh? What did I say? Do it like Sif does. Oh, the deep breath. Well, it's just something me and Mira noticed. Sometimes when you're taken off guard or when we get out of battle or something. Oh, yes. The cookbook. A cooking thing. The croissant thing. Oh, no, that was about Odile lighting up when she learns a new thing. You always take a deep breath in and out. Just to calm yourself down, right? The breathing? You always do it the exact same way, too. Go like this. Deep breath in, breath out. Mira and I wondered what that was all about, and we talked about it and realized it kind of seemed to calm you down. That's so awesome that, like, that Siffrin does this. Like, it's just... Oh. Oh. And we thought it was cool. And that one time a few days ago, Bonnie was upset and you told them to do that. So we remembered. It is calming you down. How weird. To be noticed and known. Right? Oh my god. Isn't that crazy? I love it. I love it when someone, like, gifts you something because of information you didn't even know that you conveyed to them. Fuck Undertale. This game's way better. This is awesome. Was telling you weird? I think that was weird. I shouldn't have said that because now you might get self-conscious. I'll try not to. Okay. What's up, Mira? Yeah, Isabeau. You should be careful. You might make Siffrin self-conscious about breathing. You snort. Ha! Please don't get self-conscious about breathing, though. You nod very seriously. A lot of emotions being expressed right now, aren't there? I feel bad that I didn't notice Mirabelle wasn't doing well. I should have paid more attention. I'm glad Issa is here. We two autistic people need to stick together, Odile. Yes, neither of us is very good at this feeling thing, and Boniface is a child still learning how to manage theirs. So it's good we have at least one person who knows what they're doing, emotions-wise. I mean, I think everyone's pretty mature here except for Bonnie, objectively speaking. But I know what she means. So, in the spirit of being a person good at this feelings thing, which I'm not sure I agree with how that's worded, but, yeah, how are you feeling right now? Real good. I'm fine. That's good. Open your mouth to ask how she is, but I'm good. Feelings check over. Go away now. Okay. Leave her alone. Doesn't mean that it's impossible for you to be rude, Whatever. I understand, like, neurodivergence representation, but you don't want to excuse rude behavior. I mean, sometimes people just need more assistance, or some things need to be pointed out to them. That's fine. But, like, what, Odile's in her 30s? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a me problem. Like, being neurodivergent myself. It's not... Okay, this is the thing. It's not always... Like, sometimes, if we're talking about people who are on the autism spectrum, sometimes it is, like, you're not good at expressing emotions, you're not good at detecting emotions. Sometimes it is the other extreme, though. Some people are very expressive and very empathetic and are constantly noticing and curious about and engaging with other people's feelings and really, really, like, wanting to do good by others and constantly being curious and, like, picking up on the smallest of things, body language and use of emphasis in sentences, like the smallest connotation, the smallest thing in any form of language and communication. Like, some people really fixate on that and engage with it, not disengage from it. Like, so sometimes when this happens, you have neurodivergence representation. It's always like people not engaging. Like, when the representation is shown, the characters that are being used for that representation, almost always it's not balanced. It's always just the, well, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I just don't pick up on stuff like that. As Odile described, like, I'm not good at this whole feelings thing. I don't know what to say. What am I supposed to say or do? And, like, that's relatable. Like, Odile explained that, and I knew exactly what they were talking about. There have been natural, realistic, respectable, really cool signs that have shown that Odile and Siffrin have, like physical sensitivity issues, right? They don't go in for hugs. And, like, making that connection between Odile and Siffrin with their behavior, like, it makes it easier to draw that conclusion, because if it was a single character, then it would be like, well, might be like trauma or something. Might be like particular character backstory stuff. Excuse me. But yeah. There's just it would just be nice if it was so much empathy. Like if that was being depicted when representing neurodivergent people in media. Because if you lean too much to one extreme, especially with something like that for representation, it kind of has a bit of a backfire where, like, because a group of people keep getting depicted in one way, now it's like a stereotype, and now people thinking that they know, because like people who are learning and they're not of that lived experience themselves, but they feel like they're learning by seeing the representation, they might be like, oh, that person's like actually being rude, oh, but it's fine, they're just autistic. And it's like, well, maybe they're not picking up on things very easily because they are autistic, but that doesn't mean you don't engage with them and you let it slide, right? You let them learn that what they were doing or were not doing was, you know, at least slightly inappropriate, or it was rude, or, you know, hurt someone's feelings or whatever. And people make assumptions, right? People are like, oh, you're autistic, I can tell because you act this particular way. And then when you're overly sensitive instead of particularly insensitive to some things, people don't recognize what's happening, and then they get defensive, they get judgy, and then it all just goes back to square one because the representation has only ever been one thing. That's obviously, I'm essentializing a lot there when I'm describing this, but it's why varied representation is important. You need to try and touch as many bases as you can when it comes to representation. You can't just do one thing, because the thing about depicting the multitudes within the human identity is to depict variations between people. Acknowledging that every individual person is valid and deserving of respect and, you know, all those things. Shit, losing my train of thought. But also that people are different from each other. That people could be of the same group, but act very differently from each other. And depicting that difference and emphasizing the beauty in that difference from each other, from the two instances, that's important. The distinction. You can't just say, well, this person is of that group, therefore they represent the whole group. It's not just about, well, no group is a monolith. We're not all supposed to act the same way. It's not that, because that's obvious and that should never have to be brought up because it's obvious. People are all different from each other. It's about, like, you don't want to be perceived as a monolith, I guess. You don't want like a single depiction of a character or a kind of person specifically to be used as a monolith, because then that's just not like regressive, but it's like a little detrimental to a group, because now you've just invented a stereotype. One that's entirely inaccurate, that's not always the case, but nevertheless it's still a stereotype. So, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, sort of thing. It's just important. It's important to get varied representation out when you're doing it. Do as much as you can. You want to do one thing for representation, try to do all sorts of different angles. Anything. right neurodivergence, could be about race, could be about gender identity, could be about sexual orientation, could be about different cultural backgrounds, could be all sorts of things. And this game does that, by the way. It does it pretty well. Anyway. The king must be up ahead. Are you ready? As ready as I can be. I'm assuming this is his hair all over the place. Okay. Yeah, this is hair. Oh, young ones, are you here to kill me? Oh, young lady, you stand for change themselves, do you not? I just want the world to stay the way it is now. To be frozen in eternal beauty. A world of everlasting peace and rest. Interesting. So already, the villain... I do like how, like, oh, by the way, mwahaha villain thing. I like how he's just like, by the way, I'm a villain. I like that, because this is villainous, right? But the way that, so far, I should let this guy finish talking before making such a judgment, but this already is contrasting quite nicely with Siffrin's predicament here with the time looping, because he is in motion, but he is also trapped in this sort of state. It's a more extended and walkable and livable space and state to be in, but they are stuck. So they're kind of frozen in time anyway, just not frozen in time in the way that you see. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Siffrin was already frozen in time. It's not a blessing, but everyone who's ever frozen in time, this is actually what they experience. Oh, interesting. That'd be interesting. Anyway. Young house maiden, in a way, isn't my wish a form of change? Why aren't you on my side? Ah, can't you feel it, young lady? The universe yearns for everyone's hopes to be encased in limitless ice. Won't you allow your fate to be ended? Corrupting and ending people's lives? You call this a form of change? You dare compare your dreams of ice and stillness to change themselves? This is not true change. This is just you acting as a god would for your own satisfaction. Interesting. A moralist villain, it seems. One would think keeping a whole country from changing and evolving is the farthest thing away from change. Pretty self-explanatory, stupid. Seems like a pretty pathetic way to appeal to a housemaiden's good nature, huh? Is this what you want, then? For us to peacefully let ourselves be frozen in time? I will never be on your side, King. Not in a million years. Oh. I can't tell where this guy's face begins. And where it ends in the sprite. Huh. spoken like a true house maiden of change. But wait, there's more. The new slap chop. You, traveler. Huh? Odile looks at you with an expression screaming, does he mean you or me? You shrug. Bright one. Ah, so he means you. Well, like in intellect? No offense, Siffrin, but wouldn't that be Odile? Do you remember? Remember? Huh? Remember what? Oh, it seems you do not. We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. Okay. Despite what you may think, I am a merciful king. I will give you some time to come to terms with your end. A most beautiful end, an eternal end. Wow, he's really taking us for chumps, isn't he? We've gotten this far. We will not back down. Get ready, everyone. Okay. King waits. I'm gonna... Go. Do I do it? Bomb time. Bomb time! What the... You kind of mess it up, but managed to throw the bomb at the king. Crab, yeah! Yes! Take that, king. Oh, that felt satisfying. Is he rock type? A man so infuriated by the world's progress, he decided to end the world by stopping time itself. This really is a moralist villain. Holy shit. Be ready for anything. What type is he? What kind? Is he a rock type? I guess we gotta look at him or something. Okay. Oh, he is rock type. That's nice. Oh, these time saviors. Yep. One hit. One hit. The king got you all in one hit. You'd laugh if you had the energy to do so. You can't move. You can't see. You can't really feel anything either. My legs. My legs. You don't think you'll get out of this one? Ugh. Sif, we can't let it end this way. Come on, you useless body. Move. No, your allies. No, you can't let him. You can't let the king hurt them. Bonnie, just run. The sound of footsteps. They escaped. We need to buy them time. No, please, not your allies. You have to do something. Move, move, move! Please, do whatever you want with us. But don't hurt Bonnie. Please. Oh, do not worry. After I take care of you all, the young one will have a wonderful rest. But before that, the king strikes. Everything hurts. You can't move. It hurts. 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 You feel a tug on your stomach. And then... Oh. Loop 9. Intermission. I got a trophy. Die against the king for the first time. Whoa. Woohoo! That was awful. Try to catch your breath. Your body is fine and unharmed, but your brain still hasn't gotten the message, it seems. Stars, this was awful. Did he really kill you in one strike? This feels a little disrespectful, doesn't it? The attack was so strong. Why was it so strong? How is he so strong? Strike it so hard, you don't think just buffing your defensive skills or equipment will be enough to survive it. Is there something out there that could protect you against it? Maybe if there's like a really breedable star person around here that could give me some advice or something. A craft skill, maybe. Maribel. She's the one who usually heals you while in battle. She knows healing crafts you never heard of. Maybe she would know something. But for now, you had a memory of defeat. Always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Defeat gives you 3 memories of skirmish instead of 1 when you defeat regular sadnesses. Back to the stage, Siffrin. You have a king to beat. Siffrin, you're up. Oh, man. The king must know, though, right? Like, he must know about all of this. Hey, Mira. We just died, yo. You should have seen it. How was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. 0. Actually, I died. I was paralyzed from the neck down. I couldn't breathe. Giant man made out of diamonds crushed me with his beard. I'm glad. I know how much you value your naps. Nah. Oh, wait. As usual. An amazing idea. Sure. Okay. So, yes. Probably not. Wait. You remember no way to start the king's attack? We should talk to her later. Wave goodbye. Siffrin is handling this too well. Something's weird about her. Some loops she mentions her sister, and others she says she's an only child. You should ask her about Isabel or Odile. Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. You traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Isabel! What a nice young man. And so full of energy, too. I'm an only child, but I feel like having an older brother like him would be fun. Huh? Something feels weird. Didn't she tell you she had a sister? This loop says she's an only child. Don't you have a sister? I don't? I just said I'm an only child, silly. Cat. Impossibly warm-looking cloak. Is that what Maribel thinks of her? She thinks I'm scary? No. 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 But wait, you said she also liked my style? Nod. Oh. Oh, change. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, Hadwand. Yes. Okay, let's go. Can you give this to Maribel? I hope she likes it. You got the fan mail. It's a package and a letter addressed to Maribel. Better give it to her before tomorrow. Put the mail in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you. Please give it to her. Please. I don't want to scare her. Please. Oh, okay. Whatever, I won't be able to know what happens. We didn't really care about the problem before, but the cursing of Chateau Castle, is it? Interesting. Maybe we can find the last issue for them. I'm gonna go talk to Lock. Red Lock. The storage room. Stop. Stop! Stop trying to unlock my door. Stop bothering me. I don't want you to come inside. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't know who you are. You could be with someone dangerous, or you could be with the king, or... I'm not like the rest of the village. Acting like nothing's wrong. I'm planning a party knowing we might all die. I don't want to be frozen. If I lock myself in, I'll be safe. I'll stay in here. No one can hurt me. So go away. King Scourge doesn't care about locks. He decided to leave them alone. Isa, Sif, Isa, Sif, Isa, Sif, Isa. Okay, that's it. I'm in this bed. Oh, boo. That has to be Siffrin. Yeah, it is. I do agree. Say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Okay, he did the hand thing again. You're too curious. You'll have to ask later. I love the way this is written, this game. I want to go soon so you can do your thing with the tree. What do you want to talk before I go? Questions for Isa. Sleep over? Crab, yeah. Just glad to have a look at your bed. I guess I'm not going to share. Let's share beds again, Sif. Got dibs on the left side. Sure. Hey, if we try to hug the covers this time, it's getting cold at night. It's up with the big tree. What's up with the hand thing? The hand thing? What? You do the same gesture he does every time you talk to him at this time. Bringing your hand up towards his shoulder, then sharply taking your hand back. Isabel looks at your gesture, confused. Then suddenly stills. Well, I was trying to touch your shoulder. I was like, a bro thing. Huh? But I remember you don't like being touched. I remembered mid-move, so I didn't touch you. So it's okay. Sorry. You trying to touch your shoulder? I'm not sure how to react to this. I could tell the moment how I knew what it was. See, this is why I didn't do it, because you do that face every time people try to touch you. I'm sorry. I try to remember. Sorry. Okay, you're confused, but it feels like he thinks... No shit, Siffrin. What? It feels like he thinks you don't want to be touched. What? But you don't. It's overstimulating, right? Is this like a more important plot point? Anyway, questions for Issa. Okay. But I don't understand what else there is to say. They just don't want to get overstimulated, right? They're neurodivergent, right? That's like a thing. His friends know that he's neurodivergent, so they don't want him getting overstimulated, so they don't touch him. That's it, right? Like, oh, I know what's wrong with it. Oh, what's wrong with it? It has a parasite. Oh, they're not gonna like being called that. A parasite? What kind? The shiny, annoying kind? So a firefly is taking over the tree. You nod. That is weird. Sure is. Hey, Stardust. You were just fighting the king for the first time, weren't you? He's pretty strong, isn't he? Didn't he kill you in one shot? He sure did. You'll feel that hit. Your whole body is racked with tremors. What it did. What's it do? What's it do? I feel like finding a way to win against the king would be a good first step. Is there a way for you to survive his first attack? Maybe you should ask your housemaiden, or look around Dormont. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Questions. I had a question about... Do you know how to fix a knife? Oh, are you thinking about fixing up the key knife? Smart. I mean, don't you sharpen your own dagger? How do you do it? A sharpening stone? And where is it? Bonnie used it as a skipping stone a week ago. Huh. But then you don't have yours, huh? So just find one somewhere else. Bonnie was looking at a book. They were, weren't they? Book with a scary figurine on it. They acted very defensive when they saw you'd noticed. But who cares? Is it that important to find out? Something about it worries you. Since Bonnie takes the book away before you can read it, you wonder if you can find that book elsewhere. And Loop knows that we're thinking about this. Oh, excuse me. There's this book fan. Ah, that man living in the house full of books? He seems to be really into that book series your houseman likes. The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Right? Didn't the last issue come out right as the King's Curse started freezing Valgard in time? That'd be hard to find. If you find any issues, you should remember the issue number and tell him. Maybe you might end up finding the very last one. Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? What do you think of my allies? I don't really think about them. I try not to even see them at all. Your fighter stands here for a while every time before you come talk to me, doesn't he? But I make sure not to look his way, so he doesn't exist in my eyes. Huh? What would happen if they saw you? He might be able to see me if that's what you're asking, but I'm not going to be seen, so we'll never know. And what would happen if you saw them? Something terrible. Like? Plus, why would I care about them? I only care about you, Stardust. Oh my god. Oh my god. I may or may not want to lick every single square inch of this person's body. What should I do next? What should you do? Well, is there a way for you to survive the king's first attack? Maybe you should ask your housemate on the Grand Dermont. Anything else? No, nothing. See you later, Stardust. You wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. They're so fuckable. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I gotta. There's no way. It's Isabeau, it's Mirabelle, it's gotta be Loop. Loop has to be. Come on. They have to be. It's the three romanceable options. You got the guy, you got the girl, and you've got the cosmic MB. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Strange adult with a hat. My name is Tutorial Kid. I'm gonna sneeze. But I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play rock, paper, scissors. No. We're gonna see each other again in the arena. Oh, excuse me. Hey, traveler, you're not from Valgard, are you? It's the rumor, at least, from Pateria myself. Fishing time. But it was restful to sit here and let your mind wander for a little bit. Library. This would be a fantastic series. Like, if someone made a show about this, this would be perfect. A little animated show, like on Glitch or something. This would be awesome. Mirabelle's here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Fan mail delivery. You're really gift. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates? Oh, that's from, a scary classmate of mine. Or at least, I thought she was scary. She's a very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well, and she says... Suddenly Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look this bow. Isn't it pretty? She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. Look at the bow. It's a very bright shade. It seems to sparkle in the light. It will probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful. It does. The stylish bow. Mirabelle keeps it safe. So you're sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. The king killed you last time. In parentheses. There's nothing you could do against the king's last attack. Maybe Mirabelle would know something. Huh? A skill to save us against the king? Just in case? Feels like we could find something like this in a book. Did you check the library? The library, huh? Just check the one in the village. anything about time? Time? We have a book about clocks somewhere. Not really what you're looking for. You let it go. Anything about how to survive a very powerful attack? Survive a very powerful attack? Like crafting a shield? I wouldn't know anything about that. I don't think we carry that sort of knowledge here. I doubt even the house's library would own something like that. Maybe it would be in the secret library. The what? The what? The secret library. The secret library whose entrance is hidden in the library? That library. One of the walls looks normal, but if you check it carefully, it'll reveal the secret library's entrance. Technically, only the librarians know about it. But you are trying to save Valgard. So, don't snitch on me, and don't lose tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try. Cool. So the house's library on the second floor has a secret library. Do you have any more weed you wanted to give me? You're just gonna keep it all to yourself, man? No? Okay. Sounds like you should go there and check the walls. They're in the walls. They're in the goddamn walls! Yep. Look at it again. Try to read until your hands hurt from gripping the book. Put it back. You approach the Change God statue. You believe strongly or whatever. Best defense is a good offense. If you tried hard, no one hurt you or your friends. If you're a super powerful super. You actually feel a little more powerful? Do a little flourish with your dagger. You dropped your dagger. Embarrassing. When your allies' attack got boosted a little. Close your eyes. Wow, okay, that's enough for this loop. The Change God for its blessing quickly went away. You. Amazing artist is here. It's Mirabelle. This would be such a delight. You could practice your acting in real life by having to do this. Like you'd be like, imagine knowing exactly how to make someone smile all the time. Like it would get old at some point, but like to be able to do this, like to like have someone really beam at you, and like to know exactly what you'd have to say and how you would have to say it in order to to get that reaction. It's a little manipulative, but you're doing it to like really make them happy. Because you know what's gonna make them happy. And then you get to see that genuine reaction every time. And you know it's real. Like that would be so cool to be able to do that. Man. It's you. It's me.